Hi there, welcome back to another video. My name is Priyank Patel and I am working as a senior WordPress engineer at Multidots. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the user roles in WordPress. In WordPress, basically, you can see 5 different user roles are there. So administrator, editor, authors, contributors, and subscribers, right? And they have predefined capabilities or permission, you can say. But what if we need more user roles with different capabilities other than this? And I'm talking about this because whenever we are migrating any project from different system to WordPress, we need to set up few user roles because the existing or the previous project might be developed on another environment, not on WordPress lab. For an example, we will take Sitecore over here. So in Sitecore, you can see like different user roles are there. Like you can see so many user roles are there and they have different capabilities. Even we have described the same thing in our multi-dots documentation as well. It's under migration guides. We will give the link in the description box below. So you can see these are the Sitecore user roles, and WordPress user roles are not enough to accommodate all the capabilities or all the user roles of the Sitecore. So what we can do for the same thing? So first of all, let's understand what all things are there on Sitecore. So in Sitecore, one can or administrator can create and set up a different user roles. They can manage the user roles. They can add members to the newly created user role. Those all details are over here under the Sitecore documentation called create and set up roles. And default user role and permissions are over here called user roles and permissions, and that's in Sitecore documentation only. And now again comes the migration part. So what will be needed? So in order to import users from Sitecore to WordPress, we already developed a script which will be used to import the users from the Sitecore environment. But in order to import the users, we need an exported file. Now there are two ways we can get the exported file. First is we can ask our customer to download it for us, or if they are not aware how to do that, we can request them to create credentials for us, and then we can get into the system, the Sitecore system, and download it by ourselves. And even the documentation is also provided from the Sitecore side about exporting the user accounts, which you can refer again, right? So once we have the exported file of the user accounts, we will figure out, and also our team before migration starts, technical team will go on the current site and we'll figure out like what all user roles are there and what all capabilities are there each user role is having, right? And then you can see in this documentation we have created our user role wise comparison, like site author is author over here, but the site code designer is having a different capability. That's why we have written it custom role. And in WordPress we have an ability to create custom roles. And what does that means is instead of this 5 or 6 user roles, predefined user roles, we can create more user roles with capabilities that might be like different from this 5 or 6 default user roles. And here is a small example of setting up a user role. This is a function, or this is a hook we can say, which can be used to create a user role. So this basic contributor user role is getting created over here, and these are the capabilities what he or she can do. Like whatever user is having that user role can perform these actions, right? So once we export, once we get to know all the user roles from the Sitecore side, what we can do is we can set up those user roles initially on WordPress site, and then we can start our migration script. It will compare all the user roles. Like for an example, if Sitecore author is getting imported right now, then that user will be mapped to author. For example, Sitecore designer role is there, which is getting imported now from the exported file. Then we will assign, for example, let's say designer. We have created a WordPress designer role, a custom role over there. So we will assign that role on that particular user. That is how the user's import script will work. And that is how the user roles are in WordPress. And now let's understand the WordPress users. Whenever you are logged in into the dashboard, you will see this users menu, and you can click on the users menu where you will get all the list or all the users list. To create a new user, you can click on this add new user, where you need to add some required fields like username and email. Password will be auto generated, as well as you can add the password of your choice, and you need to select the user roles from here. So if you have created a new user role or custom user role, it will be available to select in this list. So this is how the users can be added. And to manage the users, you can click on edit from the user, and here you will get all the information that can be edited for the user. So I think that was all. That was an example how Multidots works on migration project. If you have any doubt or any questions, please reach out to us at multidots.com/contact-us. Thank you very much.